These are the top 10 reasons you should be shopping at Big Lots. Welcome back to the channel. I'm the Deal Guy, Matt Granite. If this is the type of content you find informative, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and if you turn your notifications on, you're going to get some crazy insider secrets and savings for all of your favorite stores. I just did a roundup at Costco, Aldi, Trader Joe's, you name it. What not to buy at Amazon, I really do have you covered on my website, mattsdailydeals.com. You're also going to find your top deals, blogs, coupons. Feel free to get on my email newsletter. I do have a $19 backpack down from $59 that accommodates all of your tech as my favorite deal this week. Reminder, I do use affiliate links, which means I benefit monetarily if you're kind enough to use my links. Today's video is in no way sponsored, not endorsed by Big Lots. I'm merely showing you as a shopper and a consumer advocate how you can benefit. As we get to those top 10 reasons, just want to remind everyone, Big Lots, as you know it from the last couple of years, has changed drastically. I'm going to get to how it's changed and also some crazy savings and deals you can score right now. But one of the first big reasons to shop at Big Lots is the reward program. This is one of the most aggressive reward programs that does not require any membership fees from you. So yeah, you get some great benefits to your Prime membership, but that's going to cost you over $100 a year. If you join Costco, which has some incredible products, or BJ's or Sam's Club, you pay a membership fee for a lot of the treatment that you're going to find in their free rewards program. So first things first, 3 purchases that you make equals a $5 reward. And you can combine rewards from other offers too, which is great. The furniture bonus is just like $50 free. There's some really solid VIP shopping days throughout the year, many of which are now offered online as well. And a way where if you actually buy more, you will get those rewards that are applied toward future purchases, which is kind of like free money. So that's interesting. Big Lots has changed. And the second big reason to shop there is a new CEO. And while I don't know anything about this individual personally, I can tell you the changes made in the store kind of take what we knew about Big Lots in the past, which was a bit of a Walmart, a little bit of a Target, some dollar store type experiences, Dollar Tree pricings and Dollar General sprinkled throughout the entire retail space. It's no longer that. It's a lot of the products you would find at Pottery Barn at Walmart prices, and some products that you will find from some big name retailers at lower prices. And I'm going to get to that in a moment. But the third reason you should shop at Big Lots, in addition to the quality, and I will show you which products you definitely want to purchase, the clearance events that happen weekly and are replenished weekly are one of my favorite things about shopping from Big Lots. And for those of you that are watching right now, I'm sharing my screen with you so you can just see how easily a lot of the deals are dispersed and then how you can actually navigate. I mean, if you tried to do this on Costco's website, I love Costco, but it is not easy to figure out specifically which clearance deals apply to which. There's no weekly flyers that you need to spend your time with or apps that you need to run around with. Big Lots has a very comprehensive store, retail, and website plan where you can see what's going on and you can make sure that the additional savings are always applied. I really like the level of transparency at Big Lots. And before I get to some really cool insider secrets and how to save and why you should continue to shop, the weekly deals tab that you see on the right side of your screen is the fourth reason that you should be shopping at Big Lots. And that's because if you click there, you will find there are not only widespread shopping events, which I'll discuss in depth, but the buy one, get one 50% off deals. And there are some aggressive deals, many of which are phenomenal purchases. The buy one, get one light bulbs. Again, these are not off-brand light bulbs. These are General Electric light bulbs, LEDs and incandescents, where if you look at the facts, some of these bulb offerings are $3 for a 2-pack, and then you get your second set of bulbs, you're actually doing well. And these discounts that you see applied to things like storage cubbies and some of these storage solution shelves as a buy one, get one. I mean, this is going to top the IKEA pricing and many of the other competing store offers. The quality is phenomenal. And unlike many websites where you can't even see the reviews, there are a lot of reviews that are starting to populate to help guide and steer some of your purchases at Big Lots. One of the misconceptions about Big Lots is you're always getting older items and you're buying items that are in fact not from well-known brands. And while that does apply to certain purchases, you definitely don't want to buy a TV that's 4 or 5 years old. And there was actually a fellow YouTuber, and she did this whole expose on Big Lots, and she kept talking about how Big Lots is the best store ever and you should buy everything there. And there were different Shark vacuums that were being picked up. And on electronics, that's actually one thing I wouldn't buy at Big Lots. But for a mattress from a brand name that might have been last year's model, for a broom It doesn't matter if that broom is 3 or 4 years old. The technology is not as important. So that brings me to some of the mattresses in the weekly event that you guys can see right here. Just on this Sealy Posturepedic mattress and some of the other offerings that you're going to find. If you cross-check these brands across both Sealy websites and Overstock and other mattress retailers, the discounts available at Big Lots on specific items are not only more aggressive, it's the same thing. So keep that in mind when you are looking at the weekly sales events and some of those specific deals. I don't want to get into it too much, but on the grocery deals 10 for 10, that wouldn't be an example of everything that is perfect at Big Lots. A quick breakdown on the snacks. If you look at this pudding pack, just as an example, something my daughter would love, you get 4 puddings for $1. So in fact, 10 of these would give you 40 puddings. That all seems fine and dandy until you actually do the math. Just as an example, at Amazon, not on the subscribe and save, just a one-time purchase, this is $10.80 for the same thing, except you get a 12 count. So if you do the math, that actually works out to 25 cents per pudding at Big Lots versus 22 cents at Amazon, and that's before I've even invoked the subscribe and save. So just put that into perspective, that just because a store is awesome in one category doesn't mean every single purchase from there is perfect. And the buy one, get ones and the furniture and many of the patio deals I'm going to allude to in a few moments, all awesome purchases, but grocery items, it can be hit and miss, so please keep that in mind. The 5th reason you should shop at Big Lots is the Broyhill brand. This is a brand that's been around for a while, and you're going to find all sorts of products for every major category made by this brand. And I would actually say that based on the quality of towels and different decor items that I've examined, the Broyhill brand is on par with the Kirkland signature brand for the Costco lovers out there. So you pick your item, but I am telling you, if you see Broyhill, you are actually doing very well. Specifically in the home decor items, it is very trendy from what I'm told, as you guys can tell from looking at me. I have virtually no style and very low self-esteem, but this is something that does work. I have very few friends too, except for the subscribers of this channel, but I'm working on it. This is a great brand that you can stick with long-term for quality. The 6th reason you should shop at Big Lots is they offer same-day shipping to many zip codes, and that list is growing. And it seems to be that all of us associate same-day shipping with stores like Amazon. And who would have thought Big Lots is providing that? But the same-day delivery available at select stores is a growing trend. And just in the patterns that I've been looking, the different zip codes that I've been checking, this is something that will be rolled out more aggressively over the course of the next few months. So same-day shipping, and if you are looking for the free shipping, they do offer that right now on orders over 59 bucks. I'm not so happy about that. Hopefully that will get adjusted to free shipping on really anything over 20 bucks or $25 on their website. But progress now in at least the same-day delivery department and their logistics and their customer service has actually tested better for me than Walmart on many recent purchases. So customer service as well, a great thing to throw into this reason. The 7th reason to shop at Big Lots: no credit needed. And if you are someone that's looking to have a large purchase that you can pay off over a long period of time, there is a great couple of promotions you can find in addition to, as I mentioned, that big rewards club where your next purchase is at least 15% off just for signing up. If you do not have credit, or you're looking to build your credit, or you're rebounding from something that didn't really work in your favor, there are actual payment options on the website and in-store for Big Lots. So keep in mind, whatever it is that you're looking for, there might be a way to help you pay for the purchases that you need, and that's a good way that this retailer is catering to customers. The 8th reason you should shop at Big Lots: the furniture selection and also the furniture quality. What you guys might not know is other brands like Ashley are actually working behind the scenes to supply Big Lots with many of their furniture products, and often at a lesser price. So Ashley, obviously a dominant furniture brand that you would find at other major retailers, but you will also find them at Big Lots. You don't need to go direct to Ashley, and you're going to find some aggressive discounts. And while this is not the easiest thing to realize, if you go through the shop by brand feature on the Big Lots website, yes, there's Broyhill, yes, there's Ashley, you can actually narrow down your Ashley furniture selections. And I will tell you that just based on the few tests that I've done compared to Wayfair and Overstock, you're going to do much better at Big Lots. It's not something that you would conceive necessarily. A lot of people have Big Lots equated with this whole not so great quality, really old stock product variety that has changed significantly since the store revamped and the new store's opening and the new CEO, and for whatever reason. But do keep that in mind when you are shopping for furniture. The 9th reason you should shop at Big Lots is when they have stock and distribution agreements tied to some major products. They create something called a buyout alert. And that is something that will require a little bit of work on your part to keep track of these. But you can sign up for their email newsletter, or you can just watch people like me who on YouTube will tell you every time there's a massive sale. But the big buyout alert changes every week and includes brands that you would find at 3 to 4 times higher prices at different stores. So Calphalon is a brand that they have a specific distribution agreement with this week. And the toy brands, which I don't always recommend at the dollar store, mainly because at some of the dollar stores, they're featuring overseas toys that aren't up to sometimes the same safety standards that are available. As a parent, I pay a lot of attention to recall warnings, but VTech, Barbie, and brands that are a little bit more heavily regulated and sold at some of your favorite toy stores, Crayola, all featured and all available. I mean, my daughter's not quite ready for this, but $3 for some of these Barbie accessories. If you've shopped for things online tied to Barbie, you're going to notice that many of these prices are unbelievable. And the fact that, yeah, this might be a Trolls washable marker set from maybe a couple of years ago, but it's $1. This exact same item is on sale right now at dollar stores for $2.90, just to put that in perspective in store. So it's really important for us to sometimes go to the stores where you wouldn't typically think of buying toys, and keep an eye on their big buyout alert section, which even for things like Scott Living, tween clothing, all heavily reduced. And the 10th reason you should shop at Big Lots, patio furniture. There's a clearance event running from the start of patio season right through to the end. And I will tell you that with the Big Lot discounts, it's almost a great deal every day. I know that sounds like a really bad advertisement for the store, but the patio furniture, just unbelievable what you can get. And many of these discounts you see don't change. I find it really frustrating when patio sets are at one price and then the next week a 25% reduction becomes 50%. Really what Big Lots does is they liquidate their lines and they just move on to the next set of patio furniture at that same reduction. So you're going to do very well in terms of what you see. A great tip that was imparted to me right now just as a bonus, check out the home decor section, and whether it's accessories or throw pillows, the curtains and window treatments are just awesome. You're going to find that many of the decor items that trend at stores like Pottery Barn, or even some restoration hardware type looking items, are a fraction of the price versus what you would spend at those other retailers. So get your ideas online. Go to Pottery Barn or Pier 1 or Williams-Sonoma Restoration Hardware. Just if you can, cross-check a lot of those styles and items with a retailer like Big Lots, and you're going to do really well spending a fraction of what you would at those big name stores. So I hope you guys found this useful. These are all categories that would yield a lot of savings and some quick tricks that you can hopefully employ just in terms of tackling your next big sales event or that buy one, get one roundup, which is every day and different categories. If you like this content, please give this video a thumbs up. If you do subscribe and turn your notifications on, I'll be even more happy today. And as you can tell, I really don't get out much, but that is something I would love. Thanks so much for watching.